Good morning. Good morning. It is Monday, April the 11th. And this is Meri at the.meri.atelier. Atelier. A-T-E-L-I-E-R, YouTube. It's Latin. I don't talk Latin, but I love the word. It means studio or workshop. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Let me get out here to my live stream. Whoops, wrong one. Whoops, wrong one. Get rid of it. We want the live. Now, come on. There we are. Good morning. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. Good to see you early in the morning. I have some happy mail to open. And, Friday was Susan and Sheree's open collab on Stencil with us, hashtag Stencil with us. There should be links to their channel in the description box below with the hashtag Stencil with us. If you put that hashtag Stencil with us in your YouTube search or your Google browse, you should find the videos associated with that open collab. It was supposed to happen Friday. I forgot all about it. So here I am, Monday morning, playing my catch up. So, yeah, let's set this aside. Poor Penelope, she is losing her stuffing. I'm going to have to undo all of this at some point. Right now, I'm just going to put pins back into her. I might have to quit using her. She's losing her, or I'm going to have to put, this is old, you guys. And, yeah, she's losing her stuffing there. So if I don't handle her delicately from now on, I may not have her anymore. So I might have to put her up and use another pin cushion. She says, Meri, be careful with me. I'm delicate now. Arlene is here. There's some folks out there watching. Welcome, welcome. My auction haul is from Johnny. She had a sale, gosh, I think it was early last week, and she was selling fabrics from Safia. Beautiful fabrics. Now, I'm trying to cut down on how much money I spend at these auctions, but I'm not having much luck. I was at Keisha's this weekend. Oh, yeah, I was there. I was there wee hours of this morning. Let me tell you, I couldn't sleep. I made the mistake, and I'm sure you guys have done this too if you're sensitive to coffee. I cannot drink coffee after 12 p.m., 12 noon. If I drink coffee after 12 noon, forget it. Well, I made coffee early in the morning and I had a cup, but there was a cup left in the coffee pot and it was still on and I forgot about it, but coffee still tasted good, so I drank it. It must have been 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I've just been awake all night. Yes, Susan and Sheree are doing an open collab in April. Actually, Susan introduced it, I believe, April 5th. And then last Friday was their first project, and then they'll be doing another one. Last Friday, it was make a masterboard with stencils. So that's what I'm going to work on to catch up. But before I do that, well, I know I was so busy doing this. See, I put my hands into everything, and that's really a bad mistake. I should just say, I love you, but no. But Becky is doing this spring art journal, and I just had to do it. And I'm really happy with how the cover and the first page has turned out. So I'm really interested to see what Becky is got planned for this week. We will see. I know Becky's been quite busy recently too. So let's put this up and look at my, let me zoom in. Thank you, Arlene, for dropping that link. I don't think too many people are used to me being on Monday mornings. Oops, am I too far in now? Let me stand up. It's hard to get a good view here. There, I guess that'll do. Thank you, Arlene. I do not usually come in on Monday mornings, but I missed my stream last night. Yesterday was Palm Sunday, and so I took the morning off, and I like to have my Sunday mornings for my spiritual time, and that's really my me time with God. And then in the afternoon, I worked out in the yard. I meant to work on the yard Saturday. I had all sorts of plans to do it. And then my brother's grandson's ex-wife called, and they want, they call my brother Grandpa, and they want him in. His granddaughter is getting married, and granddaughter, grandson, not he would be his great granddaughter is getting married. Well, yeah, because that would be how it goes. No, his granddaughter. I don't know. I get all confused. I guess it's his granddaughter. She's getting married, and they want him to be in the wedding party. So they were fitting him for it. They wanted to come down and fit for a tuxedo on Saturday afternoon. And we didn't know until about 2 hours before they phoned us. So my whole plans, I don't like for him to drive long distances by himself like that. He can do it. But I went along just for my own peace of mind, not so much for him as for me. And so my whole Saturday was shot. So I got out there this afternoon and worked in the yard. I got a lot done. There's still a lot to do. But if it rains and the grass grows, at least I can go mow. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you this morning. And welcome to our lurkers out there. They are probably in bed, trying to open their eyes, but saying, well, I got to watch Meri. I'll at least turn the video on for her. Aw, thank you, guys. So let's look at the fabrics. I think I found an open spot. Flip it over on this side. She's taped it. Johnny at Junk Journal Shop. Johnny at Junk Journal Shop. But this is not Johnny's. This is for Safia. Was selling. Safia, as I understand it, is from India. And there's silk sari and appliques and oh my goodness. I tried to discipline myself. And I didn't even get in there. I was late in there. I didn't even know the sale was going on until I bopped on YouTube. And let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in here. Okay, I'm going to save this. I might put this in my journal just as a pocket. The mailing label's on the other side, but isn't that a pretty envelope? Thank you, Johnny. Okay, now do I need to zoom in so you guys can see this better? I did get a purple package, and I'm going to rip the price off, because if you guys want to know the price of these, you can go watch her video. That'll give her some time. Let me cut the price tag off. So I got the purple because I love the purple and gold. And this was a giveaway. I guess I won a giveaway. I think I did. I can't remember, to tell you the truth. Here are some appliques, and you know, I don't appreciate the prices being on here if I'm showing them to you. Like I said, if you want to know the price of these, well, there might not be any left, but I'm going to get rid of the price tags. You can use your imagination. Meri, we won't tell. Oh, turn that upside down, Meri. I ordered several of these. I called them green swans. I don't know if I see a swan. I think Johnny was seeing a question mark or something, and I see swans. So I'm going to try to color these black. These, I'll tell you, these were only $3.50, and I got 2 of them. This was $3, I believe. Oh, and this one, I got this one. This was more expensive. Isn't that beautiful? That one was $7. I'll tell you that price. The other prices I'm going to make you go look if you want to know. All right, I think I'm done marking out all my prices here. That's a giveaway, and I took the price off of that. Let's look at the giveaway first. Let me zoom in. Who's come in? Hi, Rhonda. Kimberly's here. Rhonda's here. Arlene is here. Nashua. Hi, Nashua. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for coming in, saying good morning to me on a Monday morning. I do not usually stream on Monday mornings, and I'll need to get off of here by, oh, you're seeing my, you're seeing my tummy. Sorry about that. I'm going to zoom way in until I get done showing stuff here. My tummy should be 10 pounds lighter after today. I'll tell you, that wore me out. I think I hauled away 10 wheelbarrows full of leaves and sticks and everything that I cleaned off of the yard. And we have high winds here in Nebraska. And my brother had a cigarette. My brother smokes a smokestack, but he had a kind of a cigarette outdoors thing, you know, like you see at public buildings, except for it's made out of, it's really light. It's not cement. And we had high winds and it knocked it over. And he must have had cigarettes from 3 years. And I knew he wasn't going to clean it up. So I got out the rake and I had to rake all that up and take that away. And, you know, the winter, we didn't have much snow, but we have high winds and it blows all the broken tree branches, all the dead tree branches down. And before you mow, if you don't want those tree branches flying up in your face, you go around and pick up the big ones. And that's what I did too. And I'm not even done. I still need to rake out the yard, but I did convince my brother to use some of that mulch. If you watched my yard walk last week, I'm going to use some of that mulch and put them around the trees so it won't be so hard to mulch around the trees. This was a giveaway. Let's see. Maybe if I see what it is, I'll remember if it's something I won or if it's something she threw in there. I just don't remember, to tell you the truth. Oh, I think I won it because it's the gold. It was the gold flower, I think. And there's a decorative piece with it. I think I did win this. She would know. It's kind of like a yo-yo, but not a yo-yo. It's a flower made out of fabric. It's really pretty. And of course, there's a pretty bag that goes with it. So I don't know if Johnny is gone. She said that they're waiting for their 3rd grandchild. And she said the minute they get news that I think it's her daughter is in labor. I don't know if it's her daughter or daughter-in-law, but as soon as labor happens, they're out of here. So I'm not sure where she's. I think I'm going to save this. I don't think I can take it off, but I can collage over that. I can put something in there. And there's that. We'll start over here. This, I did buy this bundle. And she'd already shown this. Like I said, I did not get in there when she started. I got in there, she was probably pretty close to being done by the time I got in there. But I went back and I looked, and at the, she said there were some items that hadn't sold yet, and these purple bundles were one of them. And I said, I want the one with the blackberry on it. And she said, I'll have blackberries on it. And what she's referring to is this kind of a tassel. It's a beaded. She said that looks like a blackberry or a raspberry. So no matter what I would have picked, this one was the one she gave me, I think. And I'm happy with it. Look at that. It's kind of like a tool there, which is cool. A cool tool. And I think this is from Safia. And look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the silver. This is applique lace. Almost an applique lace. And of course, it's a purple kind of a silky. I don't think this is true silk. You would know. I don't know. It's awfully fine. There's a way to test silk. And I think you put a match to it. And if it melts, if it burns, it's silk. If it melts, it's man-made. Well, I don't care. It's pretty. That's all I care about. So there's that. And this. Isn't that beautiful? And I love the purple and gold. I love the purple and gold. I'm sure this is the inside. I think this is the outside right here. Isn't that beautiful? It could be either way, to tell you the truth. It's trims. Beautiful trims. More gold. I love the purple with the gold. And let me tell you, she's not cheating us. She is not cheating us on these. You try to go to any fabric store and get this same thing, and let me tell you, you'd probably be paying a bundle. And these are circles, and they are embroidered. They're probably machine stitched. I doubt that it's all done by hand. But still, even to do that with the machine. Beautiful. A gold applique on a, oh, it's several of them. Look at this. Woohoo, look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? I could see this going on my stitch row for one of the months and holding a journal. Yep, I can see that happening. And you know, you order from Johnny from one of her sales. Johnny, her channel is Junk Journal Shop. She has an Etsy shop, which you can find by going into her description box. But she gets those orders out right away. Now she's going to be gone, if you know, to greet her new granddaughter. They know it's a girl. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? This is purple and gold. I just love this. Might go in my gold book. This I'm going to keep out, I think, for my gold book. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to keep that out. And more, this is kind of a dark blue and gold. I think it's meant to be purple, but it's more of a dark blue. It's really pretty. You'll look at the, I think it's blue and purple, to tell you the truth. I mean, blue and gold. But I don't know. It could be a light purple. More pinkish purple and silvery. Oh, was entirely worth it. This is kind of like a purple velvet with sequins here and kind of like a bead in there. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. You know, we don't have, well, we might in some of the fabric stores, but as a general rule, you don't see ladies in America wearing this unless they're at a party or a holiday function. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Look, fan, little piece of fan here, pink. Oh, gorgeous. So thank you so much, Johnny and Safia, for this. I'm just about done. And then this is kind of like a fuzzy purple, fuzzy fur, purple fur type thing. And then we're back down to the silks. So there is that. Now, I think I'm going to put this back on it if I can. And I think if you fold this one more time and put it through your, if you didn't untie a bow, if you kind of double it and then let it swish out, it will be good again, or pretty good. And let's put this back in my, woo, it's warm in here. I have a short sleeve t-shirt on, and boy, am I glad I did. I had gotten out a long sleeve one, and I'm glad I didn't get it out. Let's see. Let's double it this way and put it in here, and then just let it open up here on the back. And I didn't fold those up. I'm just going to fold them this way. Let them come up that way. Beautiful. Do I have plans for this? Not right away, but I'm sure I'll use it. I'm sure I'll use it. Just like I got this, I think, at Keisha's auction. And this is what I have left of it. I used a lot of it. I had 3 or 4 strands of different colors, browns, and I might have, oh, here, it's here. See, I got this at Keisha's. It says Key. All right, let's see what else I got here. This is a brocade. I'm not going to take it out. You can see. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And these are some more of those little freebie that I got in the giveaway, little charms, little bead charms with the dangles hanging down. I'll probably use those. This is, I'll get this one out. This is trim. Well, how far down does it go? There. Let's just cut that off. We don't need that anymore. Just the Meri label. This is red and gold. And I'm sure I'll use this. Isn't that beautiful? There's probably, what, 12 inches? I think there's about 12 inches here. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, there's more in there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Another piece. Oh, that's beautiful. Some of this will probably go in my gold journal. I haven't worked on my gold journal recently. I'm not planning on working on it this morning. I want to do my Stencil with Us open collab. And I got 2 of these. And I have plans for one, and I'm going to keep one. So we're going to put that one over there, and we're going to open the one I'm going to keep. Looks like she might have opened this to show. Yes? Oh, no. Here, it goes like this. And I'm going to cut off this extra tape. I don't need the extra tape. Just gets in my way. Hi, Anne. Good morning, Anne. Hi, Angela. Good morning, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for popping in on a Monday morning. Angela Snyder, Kimberly, Rhonda, Arlene, Nashua. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for joining me. I usually do not stream on Monday mornings, but I didn't stream last night. I was tired, but I couldn't get to sleep. I was exhausted. You know, you ever get so exhausted that you can't, well, the coffee had. This is pretty. Now, I think, well, this is all sequence, and look at how it's stitched on the back. Isn't that interesting? Whoops, oh, wait. Up more, Mary? Look at that. Look at that, how it's stitched on the back, and then that's the front. The sequence on the front. It looks like it's stitched in X's. It certainly is. Very pretty. That could go in my gold journal. And this could go in my gold journal. Isn't that beautiful? Whoops, come down a little. And then the purple one. This is the one I'm going to keep. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This has to be a little over a yard wide. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. That is beautiful. I think she had extra of this purple, but I don't know if somebody bought it or not, because I'm not sure I stayed for the whole auction. Because, well, you see, if I would have stayed, I'd be broke. And this was the giveaway. And this, oh my goodness. You're just seeing a part of it here. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I'll probably ooh and ah over it for a while. That's just gorgeous. It's an applique. I scribbled out the price. I don't even know what I paid for it. Now, we're going to play with these. I'm going to see if I can't make them black swans. And here's another applique. That's pretty. And another one. Glittery gold. Glittery gold. It sparkles, sparkles. And I think this is just a bag of trims. Ooh, I did not mark out the... It was a grab bag. I'm not going to show you guys what I paid for all of this. If you want to know, you'll have to go watch the video. I think she calls it Sari Silks from Safia or something like that. I will leave that grab bag. We'll come back to that. Let's look at this one. I didn't mark the price out on that either. You probably saw it. Oh my. This, I called it black, but it's really a dark blue. It's hard to tell on my little phone. It's a dark blue and gold. Isn't that beautiful? Well, on my tablet, it looks blue. And, oh, I see a stencil in the making here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look at this. I see a stencil in the making for this morning. Stencil with us. Stencil with us. I'm going to keep that out. And let's see what's on this. Oh, there's another piece here. 2 by 2. Isn't that beautiful? And then some embroidered wide 3-inch, 4-inch. What I'm going to do with this, I don't know. I have no idea if I'm even holding it right. I guess it could go either way, but it makes more sense to me this way. Isn't that pretty? So, that, besides the grab bag and these, well, come on, Meri. This was a grab bag. And it looks like a lot of greens, a green lace, lacy trim. It looks blue to you, but it's really a pretty kind of an emerald green. And this is a green too. It looks blue in my tablet. This might look greener to you than the other one. This might be a soft blue even. This one might be true to color in the tablet. In my tablet anyway, on the screen, but this one is definitely light blue. This is green. And this is green. It's pretty. Greens and golds. Looks blue on my tablet. Here's a, oh, it's beautiful. It's a dark kind of a, I can see through. It's not a tulle. I don't want to call it a netting, but it's a very thin fabric. I can see through it. And then it's got all this embroidery on here. Isn't that beautiful? And for a grab bag, it was entirely worth it. Entirely. This is the front. Entirely worth it. Isn't that beautiful? And this one, this little one again. And look at this. Look at this. Gorgeous. I have no idea what kind of a design, unless that's meant to be a flower pot and the flowers. I don't know. It could just be trim. It's very pretty. And that's just a grab bag. That was just a grab bag. You got what was in there, but I'm very happy with it. Let's put this back. Ooh, the back on these, the back. Oh, look, and there's some that's all rolled up here. It looks like it's the same or almost the same. Oh no, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Wow. I'm not going to unroll it all. It probably repeats. And it's beautiful on both the front and the back, to where you would hate to stitch it down. And I'm not going to tell you how much I spent. That's not my goal here. My goal is to tell you about Johnny's Junk Journal shop. If you haven't been over to one of her auctions, I would recommend you go subscribe and hop in on one of her auctions. Now, she's not going to have a studio box in. She does these monthly studio boxes. This month was library, but she said she's not going to have one in May. She's going to be busy with her granddaughter. All right, I'm just going to take these and put them behind my chair, and I will pick them up after the stream. I don't want to sit and pack them all up. So, what I want to do, since I got 2 of these, I want to play and see if I can't turn these green swans into beautiful black swans. If I can get rid of the tag. Sometimes I can't get them off. Well, most of the time I can't get them. I'll just collage if I want to use the package. Let's just take one out. And let's just play with it here. Oh, come on. And I'm just going to play with my marker. It's permanent ink. And I'm going to see if I can't turn this swan black. I'm sure I can. And it's okay if a little of the green shows through, like around the head and the neck area here, or even along the line there. You know, it'll be a pretty color here. We'll give it a little bit of dark in there. And let's darken all of this. Some of it doesn't want to color. Let's see if it's my pen. I need a scratch paper here. Hold the phone. Let's pull out. Oh, that's just a paper. No, my pen is good. That some of this doesn't want to absorb the ink, which is okay because maybe I was just going the wrong way. None's coming off on my hand. Well, a little did there. But I think I like how it's working, because even if it doesn't get all of the green out of it, let me hold it up closer so you can see. See, there's some green showing through up in here, but that could just be accent color. There's some gold thread going on vertically this way, coming this way. And I think that may be why it's a metallic thread. And that may be why some of this ink isn't soaking in, because it's hitting the metallic, you know. It's very pretty. I like it with the black, but I can see there's gold. I can see there's gold threads. Let's hold it up to the camera. There are gold threads right in there, and my ink just repels off of that metallic thread. See, look at that. But look how, see, there's dark, it's dark in there, and then it gets that pretty green. I think that's pretty. And I still have a black swan. So let's pull the other one out and show you the... Well, maybe I'll pull the other one out. Put them side by side here. This one is green. I didn't put any ink on this one. On this one, I put ink on it, but you still see the green. If I hold it to the light a certain way, you can still see the green threads. But if you put it down like this, you can see the black ink. Of course, that looks a little black in there too, but that's really green. I suppose I could use a liquid ink versus a marker, but I don't want to get that messy. And we'll just do this to one for right now. We won't do it to the other one, or we'll leave those alone too. Okie dokie. Well, that's as far as I'm going on that. So I don't want to spend all morning. Let me look at chat. Hi, Becky. Becky said, because he has to train people on both shifts. The next month, it's talking about Scott. The next month, we'll be switching back to second shift. They keep switching him. My end of the week should be adjusted over to 2 weeks. Oh, over. By the end of the week, we should be adjusted over 2 weeks. Oh, let me go up to the top here. Welcome, Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Let me go way up here to where Becky and Ruth came in. Kimberly's here. Arlene is here. Anlar, Neshwa. Here's where Ruth came in. She says, good morning, Meri and everyone. Good morning, Ruth. Becky says, in the other direction, it looks like ladies. This way, it looks like ladies. In the other direction. This way, 2 ladies. In the other direction, it looks like ladies. Are you talking about the swans? I see a fan shape there. I'm trying to see a lady. Becky has a good imagination. Is anyone crafting this morning? Arlene asks. Not this early in the morning, Anne says. Ruth says, good morning to everyone. Just pop my eyelids open. I hate the day shift, Beck says. I didn't sleep a wink last night, Becky, and I'm really not that tired this morning. Close your eyes, Rhonda says. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You mean squint them and I'll see a lady? Oh, not the swans. Oh, okay. She's looking at probably another piece. Well, this is the one I did in black, and this one's still greenish colored. But we're only going to do the black one. I don't think that all of the black ink is getting in there because I think there's gold threads there that are repelling the ink. But it's black enough for me. All right. And I don't think these were meant to be swans. They're just, I don't know what they were meant to be. This is how she sewed them, and I see swans. She didn't, Johnny did not sell them as swans. I called them green swans. Let me put this back in the package. And we'll move on, as Keisha says, moving on. I didn't make it to Keisha's until, what, it had to be almost 2 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep. I wasn't going to go in there because I wasn't in there. She was on most of the day, but I was working out in the yard, and then, you know, I had to take a shower and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, but then 2 o'clock in the morning, I said, I can't sleep. I might as well go see what Keisha's selling. And she was selling beads. There we go. All right. So we're done with that. I'm going to keep that out. So now, you know what? I have this. I have this little guy. Little bird. You know what? It looks good on both sides, doesn't it? Looks good on that side, and it looks good on this side. It's gonna be hard to decide. So I'm gonna cut a stencil. The prompt is for Stencil With Us is to make a masterboard and make journal cards out of it. So I'm going to use this Bristol paper because I've had it forever. I'm going to keep this up here. I'm not going to cut a stencil right away. But if I make journaling cards, I want space to journal on. Right? So I'm not going to plaster this with scent. Let me zoom out a little because all you're seeing is white. Oh, now you're seeing me again. Hello. There. That's how it looks on my phone. All right. I'm going to pull out my stencils that I have out. And let's see what I have here. I don't want to plaster this because if I want journal cards, I want space to write. So maybe I should measure out some journal cards first, right? And I'm not, she says a masterboard, which says to me, go, you know, do it and then come back and copy it. And, you know, a masterboard, you don't cut up your original. Well, I'm going to cut up my original because I don't have access to a copier right now. And, ooh, I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to use ink. But I want to be, this is a die. I want to be judicious. This is a mask about what I use. Because, like I said, I want to write on it. So maybe I'll just put that over to the edge. And I should mask out. You know what I should do is figure out how many journal cards I want. That might be a good place to start. So let me just put these in my lap. And this is... I got a long ruler. I found my long ruler. It looks like it is 17, about 17. It's really about 16 and 7/8. But we don't care if the last one's a little short. So we're going to call it 17 by, let's see what the package says. And this is short too. This, the 0 doesn't start till right there. There's about a fourth, almost 3/8 of an inch of blank space there. I wish I wouldn't do that on these rulers. So it says, I'm saying that they're going to call this 17 by 11. Now let's see what it says on the package. I've had this for a while. 11 by 17 is what they're calling it. So if I'm going to use journaling cards, I think for me, instead of journaling cards where you cut up the little things and, you know, you have little cards that you tuck in, I am going to make these for my scribble journals, which says to me, if this is 17, half of 17 is 8.5. So 8.5 this way, and half of 11 is 5.5. So if I'm going to do the whole thing first, but I might mark 5.5 down with pencil. Where's my pencil? Here's a pencil. So it gives me a sense of where I'm going to end up cutting this in half. So 5.5 is about what I would use for a card. And I'm going to do both front and back because if I put it in my little scribble journal, I'll want both in the front and back to write on. So even though this could be a masterboard, I'm not going to use it as a masterboard. I'm going to use it as pages in a scribble journal. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1/2. So it's right there. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1/2. That works. So we want to do the same thing, hopefully, over here. 1, 2, yeah, bring that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1/2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to make a pencil mark. Penelope, you're in danger. I'm just going to make a pencil mark here because I'll end up cutting along this line. And it won't matter on the, I won't have to put a pencil mark on the back because I'll cut it here and what's on the back will show. So I need 8.5 here. Now these go to 6. So from here to here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have to go right about here. That doesn't look right. 1, 2, 7, half of 17 is 8.5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1/2. It's here. That looks better. Let's erase that. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1/2. So I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the backs would be 8, and I'll be folding this in half. So I'll be getting 16 pages in my scribble journal, considering front and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the back will be 8 because they'll be folded in half this way. And that's about what my scribble journals are. And that's all I'm going to do as far as measuring. Now I can, and I'm going to do simple, like what I had that one big stencil out. Where did it go already? This one. I'm going to use ink and a sponge. I'm not going to go to a lot of, because I want to write on these pages. And I'm just going to do half of this. Now I suppose I should have paper underneath. Let me put my pile of stencils up there and get some wax paper out. Yeah. I think I'm going to get wax paper out. Oh, that's a hefty bag. Where's my wax paper? I can't see down there. Things float around on me. I need to clean off my cart. Hi, Allison. Welcome, Allison. Thanks for popping in on a Monday morning. I'm only going till 7:30 this morning because Dee Dee comes on at 8:30 Eastern, which is 7:30 my time. That's when I'm going to bop off. And Janet Nash comes on at 9. Now, since I'm streaming early, I won't guarantee that I'll be in either stream because I did not sleep a wink last night. Not a wink. Not a wink. So hopefully I'll be tired. I was telling you earlier, or the gals that were in here, that I wanted to work on the yard on Saturday, but we got called down to, they want my brother to be in his granddaughter's wedding party, and they wanted to fit him for a tuxedo. He says, I haven't worn a tuxedo in forever. You know what? I might do that here. You know what? I'm going to put lines. I'm not done with my ruler. I'm going to divide this in half. 8 1/2 divided by 2 would be 4 1/4. Ha ha! Meri figured that one out. Believe it or not. Let's draw a line at 4 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my plans got changed. Wait, this is not straight. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/2. So I didn't get any yard work done Saturday, so I did it yesterday. And you know, I haven't worked out in the yard all winter, if you can say we even had a winter. And I did all that raking, and I pulled all the leaves away from our front porch. Say this is our front porch right here. It's cement. And right below here, my brother has planted hostas that he pulled up from my mother's house. And they've been there for years and years, but I mulched them down. I mulched them down during the winter with all the leaves there. And we didn't rake our leaves last year. We did not rake our leaves last year. So there's sticks to pick up. Yeah, I carried away 10 wheelbarrows, and the wind was blowing, and I'd stop and rest in between I'd do two, maybe 3 wheelbarrows, and then I'd stop and rest because I was tired. And 1, 2, 3, 4 1/2. Let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 1/2. Anyway, we're taking our leaves, at least those that were in the yard and were up against the front porch. I'm spreading them out on the garden. And we did get, the other day, we did finally get to town, and I bought all the cow manure. And it's not all cow manure. It says it's compost with cow manure. It only cost us $2 for 40 pounds. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for poop. Good morning, Teresa. Welcome, welcome. But our garden really does need to be fertilized. Now, what did I do with that stencil? Again. So what I'm going to do is do half of it here and maybe just a little over here. Maybe I could put 1/2 and 1/2 in there. Let's put this on the 1/2 mark and this an edge, and maybe bring this over a little. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We'll experiment with this one first. So I'm going to put this right in here. So let me get rid of these stencils that are in my lap. I might do something different on the back. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. I might do butterflies on the back. That would be pretty. Well, you know, I could spray it, but I don't want to get wet. I don't want to get wet. I'm going to keep that butterfly out. I might do, I feel like I need something else, like dots, or I don't want anything real complicated. Oh dear. Got those circle stencils that Becky shared with us. See, maybe just a one line of dots or something instead of, we'll see. We'll keep that out. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. So what else do I have here? I got stars. Yeah. I got some that go on a glass jar. I got these little ones that Tim Holtz. The little sunbursts. Keep that out. Oh, now I'm getting tired. Good thing I'm not going later than 7:30 because I am getting tired. I do not usually stream butterfly. Flowers might even be nice. Yeah, or here's some borders. Keep that one out. I'm just about done here. Got animals and scissors. Keep the scissors one out for the back. I think Arlene, was it Arlene? Somebody gifted me this stencil. I don't know who gifted it to me. It might, not Arlene, but Marianne McMillan. Marianne McMillan, do you guys remember her? She gifted me this stencil. And I've just been so, I don't want to ruin it. But I don't think I will with ink. All right, let me put the rest of these back. Hold on. They're in my lap. And I'm just going to do it with ink, with an ink pad and a sponge, because I don't want a whole lot. Let's see what's going on here. Allison is here. Ruth says, half of 8.5 is 4.25. Yes, 4 1/4. That's what I did. 4 1/4. Thank you, Ruth. Now, I'm not so good at arithmetic this early in the morning. They're saying good morning to Rhonda. Teresa says good morning, Mary and friends. Okay. So I'm going to save this one for the back. I haven't decided what I'm going to do here except for that and the butterfly. I think I'm going to do the butterfly. I might put the butterfly, do half of a butterfly. Maybe, I haven't decided. If I put the butterfly in the center, well, it depends. If I make this the center of a signature, the whole butterfly will show. If I just pile my pages together, only half of my butterfly will show, which was what I was going to do over here anyway. We'll have to think about that. And the same way with this. If I, let me put this up above here, if I can. If I put, like, I'm going to cut it here and here, this way, and these are going to be fold lines. If I stencil this in here, if I put one page here and use it as the center of my signature, you'll see everything. But you won't see, you'll only see half of everything. You'll only see half of everything because I'm going to cut it there. I'm not sure I like that. I'd rather have it up here on each one, I think. Yes, I would. Move it up a little bit more. Right in here, I think. Right in there. So let's get out some ink and sponge. I think I'll get new sponges out. And I had my inks out the other day. I got some at Hobby Lobby the last time I went. They had that sale. I got that one. This is a sepia ink for $1.74, which is a good bargain. And I got the red geranium on sale. And I got some blue. Some of this ink is getting old. I've got some green. And I want to use archival ink. Here's some more red geranium. I think I'll save this. This is red geranium. This I haven't opened yet. And I got some dyes. I don't want the dye. What's this? This is Bluebird, and this is, can't read it. This looks like a different color, but it could just be my eyes. Hold it. Is this Bluebird too? That's Forget Me Not. I'll bet this is Forget-Me-Not. Let's take this. Oh, that's stuck on there. That is Forget-Me-Not. So I'm going to put that one back because I got this Christmas tree stamp on there. And I'm just checking to see what inks I have. I got black, of course. I'm not going to use black. I've got this, which is a pigment dye. I think I got it at the thrift store. I think that's black too. What does it say? I can't read it. Pigment. I'm not going to use that. It's pigment ink. Some more Forget-Me-Not. Some watering can. Watering can, dye ink. Hydrangea. And another Forget-Me-Not. I'm not going to use Distress or pigment ink on this because I don't want it to bleed. Let's go for the Forget-Me-Not right here. Let's see what you're saying in chat. Becky says, she may have tried that when I was off taking my meds. What? Hot buttery grits, Arlene says. Becky Ann. Teresa says, good morning. Ann says, good morning. Good morning. Hot buttery grits, yum. Why not turn it sideways? Oh, I could turn it sideways. That would work, wouldn't it? Turn it sideways half and half, and then we would have this much on the bottom. And we could put something else on the top. Let's do a sideways one. I like that idea. Who suggested that, Becky? Okay, Becky, I can go for that, to tell you the truth. I think I was going to try this Forget-Me-Not. I'm not sure how, these inks are old, so I'm not sure how juicy they are. I brought these archival inks home with me from Wisconsin. And I've been down here in June. Ooh, that's pretty. That's going to work. In June, I will have been down here 6 years. So I know these are at least 6 years old, if not older, because I don't know how old they were when I had them up there. And I'm not going to go for a lot of paints and stencil stuff on here because I'm going to put these, I'm going to cut them apart and I'm going to put them in my scribble journal, my next one, which I have around here somewhere. I started making one. I might make another one. I'm not going to make one today, I don't think. Let's get a lot more ink on here. All right. Ooh, how pretty. How pretty. And see, it'll be cut right there. And so I'll have this. Now I could take just a little, maybe just a teeny bit up here. Let's move it up. No, because I want it on both. Let's just move it right, like even up a little more, right in there. Now I don't have to do everything in blue. Like that. So it'll right now. And this certainly was not centered. but that's okay. If you put it and fold it halfway, you're not going to know that it wasn't centered. Unless you study it. And who's going to sit and study a scribble journal? Not me. I'm going to write in it. Now, I could print these off and use them, you know, use them as Masterboard for scribble journals, but no, I don't think I want to. I'll just make more. So I can't really call this a Masterboard, even though that's the prompt. Meri's off doing her own thing. Although I am following the stencil with us prompt, I am stenciling. I'm just not doing the multimedia stenciling. You know, and I could even write up in there if I wanted. Move that over a little. All right, I'm happy. Well, almost happy. What did I do here? Didn't get this quite blue enough. All right. I can live with that. Now let's fold this forget-me-not up. And I think I'll do the red. Now, since I already have blue on here, if I use the red, it'll turn a little purple, which is okay with me. Where's my butterfly? What happened to my butterfly? What did you do with it, Meri? Did you put it up there? Yes, I did. Let me reach for it. Now, my butterfly, I could put the butterfly like that too, and it would cover, but I'm tempted. I actually think, well, see, it's got the little hanger on it. So I guess it goes like that. That does look, well, I guess that, oh, I see. They got the label over the stencil. Why do they do that? These people in these stores, honestly, I'm not even going to use it now. The label, they put it right over the stenciling. I'm going to have to get Goo Gone or hand sanitizer and clean that label off. The little antenna goes right there, and they put those labels over it. I don't know where I got it, but I'm not happy. Let's see, what else do I have here? Let's get my stencils out. I did not, here, let's try one of these border ones. Kind of like the arrows here, these center arrows, these. But, yeah. Yeah, let's go back and look at my stack of stencils. I might get one of those circle ones out. I hate when they do that stuff to me, and I was wanting to use my butterfly, and I just don't want to stop and clean it. I've got that one. Yeah. And that's a possibility. Now I've got some ABCs that I haven't opened. Kind of like this. I like the floral. And we could do that on both the top and the bottom. So maybe I'll do that. What else did I also have this, which would be pretty just in the corner like that. I like that too. That's one of those center circle ones that I cut the circle off. I cut a portion of that off. See, it's My Mind's Eye. Oh, this is a Crafter's Workshop, My Mind's Eye. But see, it's the same. Well, is that on the outside? I can't tell. I guess this one's on the outside. No, that's on the inside. They put it right across the stenciling. Honestly, they should be shot. I should take it to them and say, you try to stencil with this. I'm kind of liking these circle ones. See, this one doesn't have any labels on it. They're smart. Oh, and I was going to keep, did I keep that other flower one out? I was going to keep that one out in case I wanted it. Meri has to grump about something when she doesn't get any sleep. I think that's good. Let's put these back. Oh, I also have my lady. I think she was an African lady. Yeah, I cut that one myself. Pretty proud of it. All right, let's put these back. I should put these in a box, but every time I put them in a box, the box gets put away. So I just keep them out over here on my desk. These are the ones I use the most, except for the butterfly. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. What's going on out there? Kimberly says, Beck, I have great luck with petunias. Not from seed, but they do come back for me every year. Wow, that's cool. What are you planting, Becky? I bought some bachelor button seeds and some zinnia seeds at the Tractor Supply Company over the weekend. And 2 tomato plants. Cool, Becky. I also looked for some petunia seeds, but could not find. I don't know. I guess petunias can reseed. Well, of course they can reseed themselves. Because we had some volunteer, we don't anymore, but my first year down here, we had volunteer petunias come up. Most of the petunias I get are little seedlings out of the greenhouse. But I did buy some, and I watched a video after I bought it, but I bought some of those boxes at Dollar General. And I'm just going to throw it out there, sow it out there between, I've got some bulbs coming up. And I'm going to sow it between the bulbs because the bulbs have to be probably about 4 inches high now. And by the time the bulbs come up and bloom, and the blooms will be gone, the zinnias will be coming up. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I like this in here. Maybe right in there. But that wasn't the one. I like this one too. Maybe just right like, well, I want that whole flower on there. Maybe right like that. And let's do it with the red, with the, not the sepia. Oh, and I said it was going to turn purple, didn't I? Because I'm going to use the stencil that I used to do the blue. And this is old ink, so if it gets brown, let's go on the other side. I don't like that. It's turning brown on me. And I'm going to let it go outside the flower so you can see the lines here of the flower. And I'm using this part of the stencil now. I mean, of the sponge. I kind of like that. Don't like this area in here. Let's put a little flower in there. I like that. And the same way over here. Let's put a little flower shape in there. Yeah, I like that. And up here, the leaves for me on this are too big. Maybe I'll go to that other one. Let's see what that other one has. They have berries, but I like this. Let's use a little bit of this and see what happens. Right in like that. Get out of the way. I like that. I don't know about the berries though. Maybe a couple of them. And then I can write in there. So, do I want to do the same thing? I could use this flower this way. I like that. I don't know what you guys are seeing. I'm in my world. Meri's in her world. If you're yelling at me, I'm not hearing it. No, Meri, no. We tried to tell you, Meri, you weren't listening to us. I know. Oh, I like that. Now, let's get that other stencil and put this flower off over in here. All right, that's the way it's going to go. I decided. And I'm letting the sponge go on the outside of my stencil here so that you see the outline of the flower. Because this was a circle stencil and I cut one edge off. Yeah, let's put a little something in there. Just a little. And I guess I'll be writing over this ink because this is pretty well covered. But it's light. All right, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to do something different down here. I don't know what. Maybe these flowers. And let's do them in what? Hydrangea? Hydrangea is kind of a purple color. Let me move my paper up a little. And I'm going to put this stencil. It's got 3 rows here. If I put it this way, right like that, I'll get here, and then there'll be a white line there. If I move it over, which I think I'll do. All right, Meri's thinking. And this is a purple, so I'm going to use it with the blue sponge. Ooh, it's a dark purple. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty, and it's juicy because I don't use it much. Oh, I'm going to like that. Yes, I am. Now, let's do the same thing on the other side, because this is going to fold. I think I'll put it in between. It's going to be on the fold here. So, and I'll probably put half on, you know, half will go in the front and half will go in the back. And I'm going to call this my Masterboard, although it will not be a Masterboard. Because I only want half of this. Because I'm going to cut it up. I'm liking that. Now, what do I want to do over here? Do I want to do more of those, or do I want to do something different? Oh, I got the Tim Holtzy ones. I could do this is more steampunkish. Sunburst. Where's that? I guess I put it away. I didn't like it. This is the only other one I have out. I could do my scissors in purples. I like the idea of just putting scissors. Okay, so I put my stencil away. All I have out are these. I don't like the steampunk on floral, although it'd be a nice change. This one's falling apart. Move over. Move over. Let's see how this looks. I'm just going to write. These are just going to be pages that I can scribble on in my scribble journal. I want a little darker. I feel like it's soaking into the paper of this. Ooh, I do like. Now, it'll be a little bit hard to write over that, but I could write in between. Let's make this one a little smaller. These stencils have really, these are those Faber-Castell, they're cardboard. But man, let me tell you, they have lasted me. And I am not, I put these in between eco-dyeing water, and I used it with my rust, and it's starting to fall apart here, but even if it falls apart, I have a pretty edge there. So that's all I'm going to do with that. Now, where's my lid? I like that hydrangea. That surprised me. I expected it to be a light color. Let's flip my paper. Oops, got some eyelash yarn there. Let's flip my paper. And I said I wasn't going to mark the other side, but I think I have to. Well, I could cut it because I probably will not mark this the same. Let's cut it. Ah, Meri. Let me come out and chat for a minute. Hold it. Let me get my trimmer first. It's in here somewhere. Okay. Let me come out and see what's going on in chat. Hi, Carol. Hi, Janet Nash. Welcome. Janet's going live at 9 o'clock today. Carol, I think she was live yesterday. I didn't get a chance to go, but I did go Saturday. And she was showing silk ribbon embroidery. She did a silk ribbon embroidery butterfly. Yeah. Beautiful silk ribbons. Hi, Dolly. Dolly Face Diva. Welcome. Love you, ladies. You are also kind and helpful. I had a difficult start to my morning, but I'm feeling better. Oh, Dolly. You got friends in here. I hope you have a better day for the rest of the week. Arlene says, I don't do Masterboards because I use the original. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. I don't do Masterboards because I don't have a printer set up. I know I should, but I don't. And I would just as soon use the original and do another one. But Masterboards are good ideas. I don't have anything against Masterboards. And I'm sure Arlene doesn't. Becky said, I just cut a couple of small pieces of zucchini bread that I made yesterday. I reduced the sugar by half and it's still delicious. Sounds good, Becky. I was watching a video and I don't think I watched it. I don't think I'm subscribed to the channel, but they did a test on, now I know Becky doesn't eat a lot of bread, but it was like they were testing how long the shelf life of flour. And you know, with all the preppers and all that online, but they used they made bread using the same recipe, and they used flour that they purchased yesterday. They used flour that was probably canned because it was sealed in a can. So I don't know if they sealed it or if they bought it sealed. From, I think they said 19 years ago, and flour that was canned again, and it was 28 years ago. And they baked the bread, and all the bread's raised, but then they did taste test. They made sure that the flour was safe. I mean, I think they opened one of the older cans, the 28-year-old flour, and I think they thought that they saw mold in it or something, so they didn't use it. They threw it out. But they used another can the same age, and it looked good. So it could have just been a flawed can. But then after they baked the bread and everything, they did a taste test with people who did not know which loaf was from what year. But they did it in groups of 3, 2 groups of 3. And both groups were able to identify the freshest and the next freshest and the oldest. And I guess the oldest bread, the host of the channel said you can keep flour in a cool, dry, dark place. I keep my flour in the refrigerator. Some people keep it out on the shelf, but I don't know. It gets so hot here in Nebraska, and sometimes it gets humid, and You know, in the winter, it gets really dry, but in the summer, it gets really humid. And so I like to keep mine in the refrigerator, my flour. That seems to work for me. I freeze the yeast. I don't know. They haven't tested the shelf life of yeast. But you know, yeast, if you don't use it, will go bad. But supposedly, if you freeze your yeast, you should be able to keep it for a longer time. I don't know how long. I've had pretty good luck with freezing. Yeast is so yeast is so expensive. You can go to the store and buy a small jar of yeast, smaller than this, probably about 3 or 4 ounces. And you'll pay you used to pay, I don't know what you pay now, but it was like $6 and something. I like to get my yeast I use Fleshman's yeast, instant yeast. The kind of yeast that you mix with warm water and sugar, feed it until it foams up. But if you go to Sam's Club, you can buy yeast, a 2-pack, and the pack of yeast has to be about this size. And there's 2 of them. So double this, and you're paying about $6 or $8. And you get a lot more than what you get in a little 4-ounce jar, that's not 4 ounce. So if you bake, I would advise you to find a Sam's Club and go find some Fleshman's yeast. I don't bake a lot. I baked more when I first come down here, but my brother buys all this stuff, and he likes his processed foods. I don't know. And I ended up eating it all. If I bake cinnamon rolls, he'll eat 1 or 2, and then I end up having to eat the rest. And I quit doing that because I don't want to gain weight. All right, what am I talking about? Let's see what you guys are talking about. Tina? Hi, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, good morning. Janet Nash is here. Tina's here. Becky says, I buy the packages of yeast as they stay fresher than the jars. Yeah, you buy the little envelopes of yeast. But I buy this and I put it in the freezer. You can freeze yeast. And as long as it stays frozen, I don't know how long it'll keep in the freezer. But you can freeze yeast and it'll stay for a good long time. You could research YouTube for that, but I'm pretty sure you can because I do. And yeah, I will not buy packages of yeast, little envelopes. Well, Becky doesn't do a whole lot of baking either. If you do a lot of baking, it's more economical to go get some yeast it's just more economical. People that bake bread every day, I mean, large families. But when it's just my brother and me, or if you don't want to eat a lot of carbs. Newly purchased yeast with good purchase by date can be stored in a cool location, pantry or cabinet, refrigerator or frozen for up to 2 years. Yeah, I knew it was a long time. I freeze mine, and what I do though, is I open a package and I have a small Folgers jar. My brother had a small Folgers instant coffee that we used it all. He doesn't buy it in the small jar, but it was one we had around. And I'll take yeast out of that package and put in that small jar and tighten the lid. And the rest of it I'll put out in the freezer in the back porch, our big freezer. And then the small jar I keep in our refrigerator freezer, which our refrigerator's doing fine now. We had a horrible time with our refrigerator. I thought my brother couldn't smell a thing. I don't smell anything now, but boy, I did there. I wouldn't put anything in the freezer, in the refrigerator. All right, let me move this off my desk and cut this up. Finish my masterboard here. Let's trim this. And then I'm going to do the back sheets. I got my jar of water. Penelope, I'm going to move you. My jar of water here. And I'm just going to cut it on my line here. I'm going to rely on my own, because this is just going to go in my scribble journal. And this is Bristol board that I'm working on. Now I'm not going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it here. And then these will fold in half. But I need to cut it first. Like that. And yeah, I am getting a little tired now. I wanted to go to town later or later on today, but I don't know if, I didn't get that quite cut straight. Well, that's okay, because my scribble journals have all sizes of paper. So if it's not, there's one that's a little bit longer. This one, these are all good. Let's just trim a little off of this. Just a teeny bit. Come on, get over the mark. Yeah, that should do it. Now it's shorter. Yeah. All right, that's good. Now what I want to do is, let me put my trimmer down. Get my pencil out. Penelope, you can go back up there. Sponges. Now, come on. And I think the way I'm going to mark this is, I know I have a mark here. Let's see if I can carry that over. Right there. Nope. Yeah, there. Oh, I should just, I'm so afraid I'm not going to get it at, it really doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1/2. It doesn't matter because these pages will be in different places in my journal. One, 2, 3, 4, 1/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1/2. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1/2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1/2. Is that right? Looks so crooked to me. It has to be crooked. What do I have here? That's at the 1/2, and that's at the 1/2. How come it looks crooked to me? Yeah. This one's, well, no. Yeah. One more. That does not look right to me. Am I cutting those right? 4 1/4, not 4 1/2. I had it right on the other side, don't I? Is that what Ruth was telling me? It's not 4 1/2, it's 4 1/4. Is that why it looked off center to me? No, I have, yeah, I got these at 4 1/2. Ruth caught my error. Well, it doesn't matter because, let me just erase this line. These will be folded in half. I'm going to do these the same way because I'm about done with it. Let's put that line back. I'll be folding these in half. So when I folded them half, that 1/4 inch that I was off will be right in there on one side, and it will compensate it. Ruth caught it. I saw her comment. She said 8 1/2 divided by 2 is 4 1/4, and I'm marking it at 4 1/2. And so one side is off on all of these, and since I did the other side that way, I'm going to do this side this way because this is my last one. Ruth's probably shaking her head. I told her. All right. I guess you can blame it on me. I'm tired. Let's see. I like this one. Let's do this one again with the purple. That was fun to do. Let's do this one again. Only let's not do the purple. Let's do the... Oh, that's hydrangea. Let's do the watering can and see what that looks like. Probably a nice silvery gray. Great flowers. And who knows what I'll get on here. Yep, great flowers. Oh, I kind of like that. Now I'm going to offset these. It's right here. This one will probably be a little weird, but that's okay. I don't mind it. I'm going to scribble. It'll just be more room to write on. Ruth knew what she was talking about. All right, what are we going to put on the side here? I think I used this stencil. Ruth says, of course I knew what I was talking about. Did you have any doubt? No, I only have doubts about me. You were probably all yelling at me, Meri, it's not centered. That's okay. I'll just have more room to write on these, on this side. And I am journaling in my garden book, Edith Holden garden book that I got from Lori Pink Girly last year or the year before. I'm making note of what I've been doing in the yard. I like it even if it is off. There's one page. We'll fold these in half after I get done here. And let's do the flowers. And are we going to do them in black or brown watering can? No, we're done with that. Let's do them in. I have a green flower. Let's do them in red. Again. Let's move it over a little. Like that. And I think this is probably, red is probably ready to be refreshed. Of course, I'm using the side of the sponge here. Ah, it's pretty. I don't like that leaf in there. It just looks like a white spot to me. I'm going to put a little flower there. That didn't show up too well. It's okay. All right. I just need some ink on it. I'm not going to try to be too picky about this stuff. Okay. Do I want to go to a different color? Let's go to that green. Where's it at? Thought I had a green out. I didn't. That's black. Here it is. No. Fern green. What am I going to use? Yeah. It got a lot of gray in it from the other. That's okay. I'm okay with it. That looks gray because I used the gray stencil. The gray sponge. Sure that's green? That does not look green to me. It says fern green. I'm not seeing any green. I wonder if I mixed it up. Maybe it's just my imagination. I'm gonna quit. I think I might have mixed that one up. That doesn't look green to me. All right, we're gonna call it done now. I want to get them done. So there's two. Let's do blue. Yeah. I don't like the leaf. I'll cover them up a little. not going to much writing space there. I think I'm going to quit on that one. And one more. I want to go back to my purple. I like it. That's black. This hydrangea. See, this looks like a really light purple to me, but it's that dark. It's a dark color. And yeah, I'm messy, but I'm going to write on that anyway. Scribble journal. Let's do this one again. I like this one. Could mix some of that red in there. Whoops, I moved it. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with that. Keep moving it. I'll leave it the way it is. Let's do something up in here. Maybe with the purple. And let's put this little red one up here. And I think I'm going to call it quits. Ha! Red. I like that hydrangea. That really surprised me that it's so dark. I'm going to fold my pages in half and call it done. And it's going to be for my scribble journal. Let me put my inks away. All right. So one. Put my stencils away. Oh, I was going to do the scissors on the back. Oh, well, another time, I guess. I'm not going to go back to it now. I'm tired of it. I get tired with repetitious stuff. I don't know about you guys, but when I do a lot of repetitious stuff, I should know. When I do repeating stuff, I get tired of it. Let's put it like this. Let's put that in. No, where's my other one? Put it like this. I'm going to use this as my thumbnail, I think. And while that's sitting there just looking pretty, I'm going to come out and look at chat. You guys can't see it very well, or I can't see it very well. I've got it 144. Hold on. Mary's talking to herself here. That quality. I hate that they always revert back to 144, and every time I come online, I have to change it again. It's a little better. This looks black to me on my tablet. It's really a pretty purple color. Arlene says, hi, Malia. Hi, Malia. Welcome, Malia. Hi, Kimberly and Arlene and Angie. There's Angie. Hi, Angie. Hi, Kathy. Kathy's World. Maybe one day when it looks better, Arlene. Arlene said, Kathy, gonna do a video of it. Kathy said, you just gave me an idea. I think I'm gonna make eggs out of some of mine for my scroll. Ooh. Arlene says, I just got the notification, but I was awake looking for it. The notification just came across? Oh, geez. Hi, Kitty Jen. Good morning, Kitty. Ruth is here and Janet Nash. Janet Nash will be on at 9 this morning. You know, this is straight on the... My camera's crooked, of course. I tried to zoom in a little, but I'm not. Oh, look, I got me in there. I don't want me. Me is not in there on my phone. On the tablet, you see me. Well, phooey. Well, it looks bad on my phone, but it looks halfway decent on. Let's see what I can. Maybe I need to zoom in a little. A little, Mary. It's so hard on this phone to set the zoom. I'm giving you all a ride. I'm sorry. Now, how does that look? It's still, no, you're still seeing. You're still seeing me, aren't you? No, maybe not. All right. On my screen, I see a red there, but I think that's the video. Okay, what else is going on here? Janet Nash goes live at 9. Dolly Face Diva says, I've got my hands busy now. Inserting babillion cuts of yarn for this zebra little mane. She's making a mane for a little zebra. She's almost done with it. I'll bet it's cute too. Ruth says, I've been pinning about it all morning. About what? Okay, bye for now, Becky. Becky says, well, it was nice chatting. I'm going into lurk mode so that I can start sewing on some things. Yes, Becky is a sewer, isn't she? Yes, she is. Becky said, I made him a salad for sandwiches yesterday. I'm looking forward to lunch today. I can hear the traffic on I-77. It sounds like a racetrack. That's one thing we don't have out here that I appreciate. We don't have a lot of, well, we've got cars going by, but it's not like in the city. In the city, there's this constant background roar. And if you live in a small town, you know what I'm talking about, because out in the small town, you have motors of cars going by, but there's not, you got the train whistles, but there's not this constant traffic hum in the background. It's constant in the cities. Arlene says, I love to bake, but I rarely do anymore. Yeah, between the food allergies and the loss of hand strength, it's just not worth it. Yeah, I don't bake. I like to make cookies. I do like to make bread and cinnamon rolls and that, but I don't want to sit and eat them all. My brother will eat he's like that with other food too. Like we'll have a meal and we save our leftovers, and he'll eat the leftovers one day after, but 2 days after, if we can get 3 meals out of it, that third meal is history. You know, very seldom does, unless it's chili or something like that. He likes his chili. I can't get him to eat vegetable soup, or maybe he'll eat one bowl of it and I eat the rest of the pan. I got some in the freezer I need to eat up. Becky says, I do, but I'm cooking more these days all around. Too expensive to eat out anymore. Yeah, that's true. All right, let me fold this in half. Well, maybe I should just leave it there for 3 more minutes until I get a good thumbnail of it. I'll set it right like so. Got the glare over here again. Honestly. But I'm gonna get that much. All right. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010. That's good. Let's fold these in half so I can call this done. Now the problem is I did not stencil these in half. I need my bone folder. Did I put it back in here? I did. I found my pink bone folder, my Martha Stewart one. I think I got this as Michael's one day. And it's been with me for a long while. And my hands are probably yucky. Let's wash my hands a little. Not that there isn't ink on there, but... yeah, I'll probably be taking a nap. I wanted to go to town today. But I don't know. The way I'm feeling now, I probably won't make it. All right. Maybe after I take a nap, I will. I don't know. So these stencil with us, hashtag stencil with us. Sue Hiles Art and Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. The links are in my description box, and I'm sure Arlene dropped some links. This really isn't too bad. It's a little off from what I intended, but it's still kind of cool. You know, and I'll just scribble in there. Scribble. And I'll have other pages in my scribble journal. These are just fun pages to put in my scribble journals. And I had one out here that I started, but I don't know if I can reach it. We'll see after I get this done. I like my scribble journals. They really come in handy. I have them there, right there at my recliner. And I keep my notes in them. And what the Masterboard was for on the prompt was to make journaling cards. But mine will be journaling pages. And I'll have 16 of them, I think I said. All right. Let's see if I can find my... I might have put it over on the other side. You know what? Let's set this aside. And one thing I've been wanting to do, and I'm going to do it right here in front of you, is clean off my cart over there. So you're going to see what I have. You're going to be amazed. Of course, I got these that I opened today that I saved out. And these are the uninked one, and these are the inked. And those are there. I have the page that, the cover page that I did with Becky for the spring journal. I can't wait to see what she does for the next one. I have my crocodile, which I'm going to put over here because that's the first place I look for it, over on my other desk. And I have those fabric markers that I'm going to take out in the other room. They're over on my desk. I have some Crayola fabric. What I was going to do with that. That's just going to go in a pile of fabric. I've got a pin here that goes to Penelope. Whoops, we'll put it over here. One I had in glossy accent. Oh, I have this Easter bunny. I want to play with that Easter bunny. I'm going to keep that out. I have some painty paper. Oh, look, and there's my scribble journal. Maybe we will put this together, or at least we'll put these pages. This is what And there's some stamps here, some God bless our military families, the veterans, DAV, the Veterans Administration. I might put those on there. But what I want to do, now these are not going by month. These are just going, I put them together, and however long it lasts me, it lasts me. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I couldn't do it because my stapler wasn't long enough. Okay, so let's just start putting these in here. I've got painty papers. And that's just a scrap paper. I want a pinky one. Pink one. Let's put this one here. All right, that one goes there. I've got a writing paper. I got a scrapbook paper, and I think I'll put another one of these. And I do a real simple binding on this stuff. Just like so. And maybe one in here. I got all the purple on the outside. I'm going to make the blue on the outside on this one. Like that. Well, this one's hard to open up. Why? Like that. And a writing page. A boots, rain boots, and this one, and I'm not going to bind it. I'm too tired to bind it. But before I bind it, what I'm going to do, this is the envelope. And I thought I could staple it in here, just open it up and staple it there and there. But my stapler, neither one of my staplers are long enough to reach in there. So I'm going to lightly stitch it in there. And then I'm going to glue this envelope down like that and have a pocket. So I'm just going to fold this up here, and there will be my next scribble journal. All ready to go. I can't add much more to it. So let's put that up there. Well, you'll just be amazed at what I have. I have puzzle pieces. Let's get them out of here. Some puzzle pieces. I think I got these in Happy Mail, or I could have got them at Keisha's auction. There's some small ones. And a whole bunch of cards. Some more puzzle pieces. Get out of there. So cards, puzzle pieces. I'm going to put the puzzle pieces in here with my bees, because I need some place to put them. Oh, and I got a paper stack for my last journaling, and I got a heart. Somebody sent me a heart. Who sent me that? It's an embellishment. I should save that out. Probably Janet, I think, because I have Janet Nash's. I think that might have came from Janet Nash or Nettie. Somebody sent me this stitched heart. Might have been Janet Nash. I don't know who sent the heart. One of you heart ladies sent it to me. I got a little journal that I made there. I'm going to put that up there. Oh, Craft-A-Lanch. Let me pick it up. I'll run over it with my... I've got... Oh no, I'm unwinding it. Tim Holtz tissue paper. I don't know, maybe zooming on a Monday morning was a bad idea. I'm getting kind of tired. I had this out with the spring journal, and yes, it unrolled just like a roll of toilet paper. Or a roll of paper towels. Not having much luck, but I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of dragging. I didn't sleep last night. Boy, I'm beginning to feel it. Now, if I would have been smart, but, you know, I would have put a little piece of washi tape on that. Mary's no smarter with her washi tape than she is with the collage paper. Come on. I'm trying to get it so it'll all pull off even, but it's a challenge. There. There we go. Fold that under so I won't have that problem next time. And let's just tear this off. There we go. And I've got transparent for my transparent art journal. This goes to the library book. This is for the Oaxaca. And I think I was going to put this in the Oaxaca. I don't know about the leopard one though. These are just a couple napkins. I got an empty tab. We'll put that there. These will go there. Running out of desk space. This is why it's all stacked up over here. I got some tape. I think I'm going to open this one up too because I'm about out of the other. And I like to save these, but I got several of them already, so I'm going to toss that and save that. And I'm about empty on my tape, so I got a fresh one. I got a foam. Was it Arlene who sent me this or Nettie? I can't remember who sent me this fun foam. Oh, I dug that out the other day when I was looking for something to put on my journal. And I have all these cards when I was making the scribble book. Those will go down here. It's just like, it's unending. I'm going to put those in the bottom drawer because that's where I keep them, in the bottom drawer. I got a progressive envelope. I was saving this for transparent art journal. And all I want are the windows. So that will go with those transparent stuff up here. That's thrown away. What are you guys talking about out there? Jill's here. Hi, Jill. Jersey says, I'm making paper beads. They are my stress reliever, Malia. Jill said, isn't it great, Malia? I love my Zentangle and my mindfulness art and everything like that. Oh my gosh, I even doodle and really want to learn how to draw. I have a couple drawing books in my Amazon. Well, if you want to learn, you're halfway there. I've got a mailer envelope that I turned inside out. And some chisel tip markers that can go over here with all my pens. And I'm going to move this back on my desk. Don't want to keep those out. What's that? That came off of the knife blade. I got these little doilies that I got at the thrift store. Isn't that cute? Paid $1 for it. Isn't it cute? So that can go behind me. I'll put that up. I've got this that I got out when I thought I was going to bind I thought I was going to put it on the spring journal. This will go in the sewing because it's a yarn thing. Put that down there. This will go behind me. Up here with the other crochet thread. And I have another transparency there. Another one there. A scrap. I'm trying to sort out. Oh, look. I got this. Meri Art. Scrap papers. Oh, this is the Oaxaca. This is a Frida. But I think I got this with the Oaxaca. This isn't done. That should go with my Oaxaca journal. This is from Janet. This is the square from Janet. Or is that the one from Nettie? No, I think I put Nettie's up over on the other side. This came from Janet Nash, I think. Meri, for your steampunk journal, I think she sent me this. Was that Ruth that sent me that? Or Janet? Back in the day. I think Janet, because I have Janet's envelope here. Ah, it goes with the Happy Mail over here. Now I have an empty box with my Tim Holtz mat. Should go right under all of this. Honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the painty paper, and I want to keep this out. I'll put the napkins in there, the fabric, and maybe that little journal there. I'll put the Tim Holtz in here. I'll put the tags and the This is kind of stuff that I don't need right away. The cards, the playing cards, all of that. This stuff, I just don't need it right away. Yarn. I should do this better. Meri, you should be doing this offline. Well, you guys can watch. Yarn. This comes in handy. Let me tell you, when you're looking for something. I got that eyelash yarn off of here that I put on the spring journal. Made a little bird nest around my niches. Oh, and I haven't even, I'm still going over here. I think these came from Johnny in her library. Well, not this. This, although I'm going to put these, this is, I think I got that from Shelley with her auction. I'm going to keep that out. I got some hemp. Put that there. What am I going to do with this box after I get it filled? It's not an entire box, it's just a lid. I got some newspaper articles I was saving yesterday and today. I know this is a transparency. That, I think, came from Johnny. I know this came from Johnny from her library studio. This stuff is staying out. Or that one might have come from the history one, the napkin. Got Keisha's tier 1 for the punches. I got this little deal that I got at the thrift store for the Fractor Art. Oh, look, here's Rosemary Morris's caboodle. And here's a St. Jude Children's Hospital advertisement. I saved it for the kitty cats on here. St. Jude, I should send them something. And I saved it for that. This would even make a nice transparency thing. And I think there's address labels here. No? Yeah. Whole bunch of address labels right there. Yeah. We'll save those. They sent them to me. Here's some paper towels. I'm going to save that out when I get to the China stuff. Here's a cardboard from Becky's Spring Journal. Goes over there. Oh. Transparent page. A label from Johnny. These came in her library studio box. So I'm going to put those back in the library studio box. I pulled them out when I was undoing it. And this came from Sharon Lombard. And here are some fussy cuts. This was all over. I'm not even done. I'm not even done. I'm not even halfway through the bottom. I got all these score pads and banana paper journal. We don't need the journal, but I'm going to put these down because I'll be using these to make my scribble journals. So this is going to go down in the bottom drawer. If I can get them in there. Come on. More interesting stuff. Yesterday and today newspaper. I'll put that in the library stuff for now. Here's I was going to do a double dirty dozen for spring. Keep that out. And I keep that out. Notes for old project list. It's another paper towel. Got this at Keisha's auction. I'm going to put that there. Scrap paper. No, I can't get it in there. Come on. I should put these in here. I was playing with the fabric markers. Come on. Yeah, I got it all messed up. Hold on. I think I need a real box. This goes in here. I'm filling it up to the top. What else do I have here? Some more Keisha stuff. Aren't these cool? These could almost go in my history. I'm going to put them with the library stuff. Let me get that other one out of here. I got this from Annie V. Well, there's another transparent page here. I got this from Annie V, I'm pretty sure. I'll put it with my... That's Deco Art. I got more transparent. And I think that came with Keisha's auction. Last time I opened Keisha. This is more Keisha. And I got a whole bunch of black and white photos. I want those out. Another transparent. Well, that's more of a bag thing. I probably will not be doing a page with that. And these came from Johnny. I'm going to put those down here with it. Oh, and there's my Fractor journal. Keep that out. Newspaper, a blank piece of paper. This came up on that wreath, that Valentine wreath. And I was going to do a spring one. I'm going to keep that out. Piece of fabric, post office fabric. Embroidery floss. Keep that out. That'll go in the other room. More embroidery floss. These go in the other room. I'm getting there slowly. This is transparent art journal. Both of these are. I think these are the last ones I did. And here's some more of them. My transparent art journal. Let's put these in here. And where's that other one? No, I think this one was the last one I did. I'll keep all these together. I should start binding it. How big is it going to be? I don't know. Where am I going to put it now? Back up here, and I'm going to drop all my photos that I want to keep out. I bought some more photos from Keisha last night. So I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with the black and white photos. Ah, what's this? More black and white photos. Let's put those in here. I don't know where I got these, but they're all black and white photos. They're going in there. And another transparent art journal. And this, shoot, I hate these envelopes. They stick to everything. Guess I'll leave it just like that. I think I got that from Johnny, but look what's happening to it. Put that down there and put that up there. And I got some more. These are Johnny pages that she just, man, these are cool. I don't know where she gets all this cool stuff. Here's a scrap page, another bag, scrap paper. No, These are labels. These are scrap. These are labels. I want to keep the labels. Book pages. I'll put those down here. Those are scrap. These are book pages. I think these are some I tore out. Put them in there. Ah, I'm getting tired of doing this. This little book I've been keeping around for a long time. Did I tear something out of this the other day? I can't remember. I might have. Or I was going to, and then I decided not to, I think. Cookbook, the choice recipes, Fu Manchu, silhouettes. I know this is mine. Silhouettes, book. This is my test for the beep. And I wish I would not have used wet media on this. I'm just going to put it in there. Probably should throw that away. It frustrates me. Maybe I will. I'm going to throw it away. Frustrating me. Another bag. I think this came from, this is Hydrangea. I think rosemary. And I'm not sure which caboodle. I did not do the caboodle in April. We'll see what May is. This is a rosemary packet. This I made. Another paper towel. My stencil that I cut, my bird stencil. I'm not happy with that. Ah, my brick stencil I am happy with. Yesterday and today. Are you guys bored? Some more Johnny Onion Skin. Some note paper. It just goes on and on and on. I have this all over on this shelf. This is some more Johnny paper. More Johnny paper. Onion skin paper. Let's put all that Johnny paper in this folder. I'm sure she probably sent it in the folder. I got a lot of it. Johnny paper, I call it, because she has all these ledger and onion skin papers. Newspaper, book, Johnny paper. This is just paper. Book. I got all this in my lap. I'm trying to get it out of my lap. I think that's Johnny paper. I'm not sure if that came out of the book or that might have come out of my collector book. This is Johnny paper, I think. Newspaper, I know this is. French lottery tickets, and I'm also going to put that I got from Annie V and from Keisha. History. This goes in the library studio box. And we're going to put it with the Johnny paper, all of that. Ah, look how full it is. All right. What's the use of... All right. That I got from... Well, that's an envelope folded up. Piece of wax paper. So I toss that. This is how I'm sorting. Hi, Nina. I'm sorting out my desk here. This is just scrap. I'm sorting out just one shelf. Just one shelf over there. The one where I throw all my stuff while I'm working. And it's stacked up to high heavens till I can't take it anymore. I'll put that with my Johnny paper. Paper sack. These are those. I was going to fussy cut. Oh, what's this? I think this is fussy cut stuff. Let me reach for it with some beads. I got these at Hobby Lobby, it looks like. Brads. It just goes on and on and on. Country Sampler. This is all fussy cut stuff. I'm going to put that behind me. It's going to make a journal. That could go into a scrap journal. This is fussy cut. This is Steampunk from Rosemary. This is Steampunk here that I have in my hands. This goes with the steampunk stuff. Scrap, scrap. I'll throw this away. This is just scrap. I said I needed it at one time. Scrap, scrap. I think that's steampunk. 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 There's a Johnny paper. Johnny paper. Oh, look, here's something I did. I might have been saving most of these for... No, these are fussy cuts here. I tried to stencil 2-2 there. I was doing my steampunk page when Rosemary walked in. All right, let's put Johnny paper. This is Johnny paper. Let's put it in here. And these are fussy cuts. Hold on. I'm sorting it out of my lap here. Put that up there. Envelope, steampunk, scrap. I think I saved this for the steampunk because it says measuring and quantifying magnetism and electricity. So let's put that over here too. That's just scrap. Here's the electricity part. Piece of cardboard. Paper. I'm getting there. This is the bee journal. I painted one page. And I'm afraid to cut it until I understand how I cut. I'll put that up there. This goes in my journal. This is where I was playing with that foiling. Some Tim Holtz paper. Tim Holtz paper. Craft paper. Jeez. Another box lid. What's in here? Oh, I know what's in here. Offcuts. Just stuff. I think I got that. I think that's more Rosemary stuff. This is with the China journal. This is my BBYS. I was doing a kit. That was my first kit one notes. And look at all these report covers I have that I'm going to use for my... Let's put these with all of this. All this transparent stuff. Baggies and transparent. And not the journal, just the bags. Put all that stuff together. And I'll throw that behind me. Look at how much I have of it. Just, I'm getting frustrated with myself. This isn't transparent. This is an envelope, but I'm going to put it there. More transparent. Transparent. Oh, those are fussy cuts. That goes there. Oh, and I'm not done. Postage stamps that Faithfulness sent me. I need to send her something. Oh, look, here's my China caboodle. I need to work in that and finish it. China caboodle over here. Here's swatch that I did when I was doodling in my book. Here's some eyelash yarn. I'm going to save this out. This is with the bee journal. I'm going to do, I think this is the bee journal base pages. I don't want to ruin this. Bee journal. It just goes on and on. I don't know how I get so much stuff on one shelf. Kleenex thing. Let's take this box off and put that behind me. And I'm getting there. Look. I got this at Hobby Lobby, or at Joann's, and she says, do you want the wrap around? Oh yeah, I want it. It's some black lace that goes in the craft closet. What's this? Notes from my little Easter. This is the last one I did. My little sketchy thing for Ruby Rose. Scrap paper, it looks like. Scrap paper, scrap paper, scrap paper. Notes, notes, notes. I was writing a story there. This goes with the China caboodle. That goes with the China caboodle. I think this is part of the China caboodle. Let's put this stuff in there. China caboodle. Oh, look, here's some stencil stuff. This either came from Rosemary or Johnny. I'm not sure which. Here's a steampunk thing. This was a wooden shape. This is just a tie that I had around one of my fabric pieces, I think. Now we're getting into the Oaxaca stuff. Oaxaca, or whatever. Oh, look, there's some stencils. There they are. Some more stencils that need to go over on my other. See, I stencil, and I'm choosing, and I throw them off over here, and then they disappear on me. And then when I clean my desk off, this is China. There's a bunch of paper towels. I was looking for those. And this came from Arlene. Painty envelope. I'll put that with that and put this behind me. Bottle cap. This is German, Russian, when they immigrated in the late 1800s to Nebraska. Oh, look. Arlene, is Arlene here? This is Arlene's prayer pocket. I need to send this to her. And see, this is how things get. I have it all done. I just need to send it to her. Arlene's prayer pocket. I'm going to save that out. There's an envelope. A whole stack of paper towels that I didn't want to throw away yet. They're still good. I mean, I can wipe a paintbrush off on them. This one can toss, and this one can toss. That can toss. But the others are still good. I don't keep them. Lace. All right, now we're down to the dolls that I need to finish. This I need to mail. Put that down there. Lace. Lace, I'll put that in there. What's this? I think that's just scrap. We could probably make something out of that. A6 envelopes and A9 envelopes. Put those back over my bookshelf. Little notepad, butterflies, scrap, history. This can get tossed. Are you guys going, what is Meri doing? Meri's cleaning off her one shelf of her cart over here. I had it all stacked up. I mean, I'm just getting to the bottom layers here. All these paper bags that I got. I need to, oh, here's some ledger paper. Let's put that with the Johnny paper. And I've been using this. I made that paper bag journal. I should, when I send off my foxes, send them, I think I will. Fold my foxes out. I need 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I needed 15, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to gift these. So let's put them up with my foxes. Because I just don't need them. You can see I don't need them. And I got a stack of greeting card or scrapbook paper. I reach for this every now and then though. Put that there. Some Tim Holtz paper. I reach for the Tim Holtz papers. And here's his wallpaper stuff. Doll World. That came, I think, in the sewing book one. Put that with Johnny. Put that with my Johnny paper. Here's where I was playing with a prompt from Janet Nash. More stencil. This was Janet Nash play for the something or other. These are fussy cuts. Fussy cuts. I was tearing apart those books. I was saving the Christmas ornaments. That's what all that is. Oh, an art journaling magazine. Steampunk. Mystic stamp catalog. Keep that out. What's this? What was I doing in this journal? I think I was doing sketches. I wanted to do sketches this year. I did a couple and then I wanted to study. I got kind of discouraged on some of them, I think. Oh, and look, there's a bird. Let's save that out. That goes over here. Cardboard. Mary Jane magazine. Some watercolor paper. I'll put that down here where I can reach it when I need it. Alrighty. I've got a jar of acrylic, Blick acrylic gloss medium. I think Annie V sent this to me. I don't use the gloss too much, but I'm going to put it over on my other shelf. And I cut the dolls. I got the dolls that I need to finish. They're all buried in here. The little dolls, the doodle dolls I was making. I am going to get them finished and sent off. I got some thread. Some more transparent. This is a scrap. Some postage stamps. Some thread. Oh, and all I have left is a history book, a card, transparent, and this that I want to put a hanger on. So I'm going to put the doodle dolls back. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with the messes on my desk. and in my lap. Well, the towels, I'm going to keep out where I can grab them if I need a paintbrush towel. Where? I don't know. The history stuff, or not the history, the newspaper articles. This goes in Johnny's journal. This is scrap. Should just toss it. Oh, let's toss that. No, fussy cut. All right. So now that I got it all sorted, I'm tired. What time is it? 7:23. It's about time to quit. Will it be on my desk tomorrow morning? What is tomorrow's Tuesday? It might. I'll try to get this cleaned off by Tuesday. Arlene's gave a link to Dee Dee. Arlene, are you still here? Did you see the prayer pocket that I made for you? I got to get it sent off to you. Maybe I'll send you a couple of those paper sacks too. I should just get rid of them. Send them off in Happy Mail. Thank you for dropping a link to Dee Dee. She's on next at 8:30. Janet Nash comes on at 9. Arlene dropped the link to Sylvia's channel. Mina says, I'll be right back. She has to put in eye drops. Becky says, get a nap, Meri, before you drive anywhere. Yeah, I probably won't go anyplace, Becky, because I'm too tired. I'll wait till tomorrow, which would probably be better anyway. I was thinking today would be a good day to go, but that would be if I weren't so tired. I drank coffee yesterday, and then I worked out in the yard, and then I was so uptight I couldn't sleep. Hi, Sylvia. It was fun to watch you going through your goodies, Meri. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with them all. This pile, I think I can put in a box to keep, because this is scraps and stuff I want to put in journals. This has my bead journal stuff, my Awaka journal, my China, my Asian stuff, my steampunk stuff over here. These are just, well, this is the Tim Holtz scrapbook paper. I'll probably put it back on the cart. I've still got a few of these paper bags left. I might keep these, send one to Arlene with her prayer pocket. But as you get down, what's in here? I forgot. What's in here? Oh, that's Asian. That goes over there. All of these, well, that goes over there too. This is notes that should go in my scribble journal. All of these in here are things like markers and, you know, yarns and stuff like that. Over here are photos and a book and a tag art, and over here are journals. So I just have to figure out, I think I'll probably put all of this in a box right here and keep it close by because I'll be working. Or even if I put it back on my cart, but I keep it in a box. You know, the cart's pretty, the first shelf of the cart is fairly empty now. I put Johnny's folder there, but it just has my history book, that We American and dolls. So I think the thing of it was I needed to sort stuff out. This stuff, and I don't know. I'm too tired to think right now. Becky is sewing today, I think. Jen says, bye, Arlene. Bye, Arlene. I'm going to go too. Dee Dee's going to be on in about 4 minutes. Let me look and see if I missed saying hello to anybody. Becky said to get a nap. I will. I'm tired. I'll probably go in there and fall asleep. Malia says, mine too, Mina. I cleaned the other day, which means I piled things on the side. It's a permanent craft-a-lunch waiting to happen. Angie left. Mina says, oh, Malia, I follow my own advice. I follow my own advice too. If you could see the table where I work, you'd run away. Malia says, maybe I'll start making videos when I organize. It's so much fun to see the junk people have. Well, you know, this is us, though, isn't it? You know, here's my Asian caboodle. Here's my sketchbook. Down here is, well, Becky's first, the cover is right down here at the bottom to her first page. You know, you need all this stuff. This is what makes us creative. This is us. But the thing of it is, we need to get it to where it doesn't frustrate us. And that's an ongoing task. It's just ongoing. You know, I think I have it conquered, and then I don't. All right, everybody, I'm going to go. It's 2 minutes till Dee Dee comes on. Have a great day. I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 4:30. Bye. Thanks for hanging with me.